In today's Health Alert, a panel of experts evaluating whether a simple blood test designed to detect early signs of colon cancer is safe and effective. Developed by Guardant Health, the California-based biotechnology company is currently seeking FDA approval for its screening test called Shield. For more on this, we're going to go to our chief health editor, Dr. Partha Nandi. Good afternoon, Doc. Good to see you.
Linda. Yeah, same here.
So how does it work, and what are the pros and cons for patients to using this test?
So Linda, it's a blood test that's really geared for people who are age 45 and up and who are at average risk for colon cancer. That's important. So those who've had an abnormal test, had a polyp, for example, or have a personal or family history of colon cancer would not be eligible. Now, the Shield test works by detecting DNA fragments that are released, both cancerous tumor cells and precancerous growths in blood samples. The pros and cons of this test were revealed in a study with over 7,800 participants. That's a lot. The test had an 83% sensitivity rate in accurately identifying colon cancer and a 90% specificity. Fancy language, which means how well it can identify folks who don't have the disease. Roughly 10% of the participants received a false positive and 17% received a false negative. Now, the real downside, Glenda, is that the blood test has a low sensitivity of 13.2% for advanced precancerous lesions. So out of 1,116 participants with advanced precancerous lesions, the test was only positive for around 147 of them. So the blood test was good at detecting colon cancer, but comes with the risk of not being able to detect early stage precancerous growths or polyps. Now, this is unfortunate. Why? Because missing them means losing the chance to stop or delay the start of cancer.
That seems like the point, right?
Exactly.
The test is tough, but many people avoid it, you know. Could this blood test help improve compliance?
You're right. A lot of people, right, they give me resistance to colonoscopies in my office. So the Shield test could be another tool that we have in our armamentarium. GI doctors like myself, we could offer patients. However, in my opinion, it would not replace other screening methods. I think especially colonoscopies. You know, colonoscopies are the gold standard for colon cancer screening. It takes only 20 minutes, and many of you know this, and can save lives. And that's because during a colonoscopy, a small flexible tube with a tiny camera, it allows the entire colon to be examined. I do a lot of these in my practice, and not only can I see these lesions or growth, but I can also remove them, which is fantastic. Still, I can see how the Shield blood test, Glenda, could be an alternative screening method. If it helps more folks get tested for this disease, I'm all for it, because colon cancer is a killer. It's the second most common cause of cancer deaths in the U.S. And on average, we have about 50,000 deaths a year. And unfortunately, diagnosis amongst adults younger than 55 are on the rise, which is not good. So getting the recommended screening is important so that more lives can be saved. I think it's important. As we get more tools, I think it'll be great.
All right, we just need to come see you, Doc.
There you go. I'm here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. This week on the Dr. Nandi Show, Dr. Nandi bringing awareness to a dangerous chemical found in weed killers. Thousands of people filing lawsuits claiming their cancer is a direct result of the glyphosate. You can catch the Dr. Nandi Show Sunday 1 p.m. right here on 7.